Hi guys, welcome to my mukbang channel. My name is Tom, and today I don't have my sister with me, but I do have someone who's not even close to her.
What is that supposed to mean?
Jeremy! He's another YouTuber that I will definitely put a link below, and then you can go subscribe him and make him popular. I don't know how to pronounce your last name.
It's fry. So like fry with an S.
Oh, so today we're eating McDonald's limited edition food. You don't look like you eat McDonald's stuff. But
Yeah, I do.
You
Come
do?
on, bro. What?
yeah, exactly.
I actually
If you
starved
can-
myself all day for this because I was like, I want to eat.
If you can actually gain that muscles from eating McDonald's, I'm like, okay, I guess. But thanks for being supportive and then come to my channel and eat all this junk food with me, okay?
Oh, yeah.
This is worldwide McDonald's menu. We do have, what is this? The Butter Crispy Chicken Sandwich. This is from Canada, okay?
Oh.
So the McFlurry that was supposed to be, where's it from?
Ooh.
France. Okay, I don't know what kind of McFlurry. You like McFlurry?
McFlurry.
McFlurry, yes,
McFlurry.
yes. Okay.
Wait, France or Netherlands? I thought I saw it from the. I don't know. I'm crazy.
Is it? Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe it's from Netherlands. Okay, I suck at flags. Okay, okay,
Alright.
whatever. You guys can find out from the menu somewhere. Okay.
Wait, he'll put a description
Yes,
in the box.
I'm gonna
below.
put a flag there and then to see if you can guess what country that is. Okay, and then there's the what was this one? Australia, right?
cheesy bacon fries from
Yeah.
Australia.
Exactly.
I googled it.
Yes, and then we do have 20 pieces of chicken nuggets. We do also have. I think that's
So they see the special ones, the fries, the ice cream, and
and chicken.
buttery crispy
Yeah.
chicken from Canada.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know
What?
how I'm holding back right now.
I know. Well, let's just eat. So there's also Big Mac, and there's a quarter pounder on the bottom.
Alright.
Maybe you can just have both, and then just eat it in one bite.
Let's
I
do it.
remember there's a picture of you eating like a huge burger, right? No?
Oh yeah. Where did you? How did you find that?
You
Oh wait.
He's
How
a-
far did you scroll?
guys, he's an Instagram social influencer. So be sure to follow him on Instagram as well. At
Jeremy Sry's, a JEREMYSRY.
exactly. Okay,
This
there you
is
go.
Diet Coke.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is your Diet Coke. Okay, I'm gonna try this one first. This is the bacon chicken. You know what? It's part of somewhere worldwide.
Okay, we got 3 sauces right here: the spicy buffalo, tangy BBQ, and underneath this, honey mustard. Oh my god, this
What kind of sauce do you like?
the honey mustard. This is the best.
Oh, I love honey mustard too.
The best. You only got one.
Because I don't know what to get. And then so McDonald's they now have the electronic ones, right? So you just order from the screen and they only give you 3.
You only get 3 options?
Yeah, they only
Oh.
they only give you 3 sauces if you get 20 pieces.
Well, you know what's a trap right now?
What?
If you get the app, the
Yeah.
app will send you notification. It's like, hey, you get a quarter pounder right now for $1. We'll give you 6 McNuggets, and it will literally send random things like that. And it
What?
always gets you. I had to delete the app.
That's good. Oh yeah, because you are a personal trainer and you work out a lot, so McDonald's would not be your first food choice.
It's not a food choice, but for me, like as a personal trainer, I kind of like came to terms with food. Like I don't eat how everyone describes food to be like clean. Like I don't care if it's like clean or dirty. For me, it's more so like does this kind of fit in my calories for the day, and what am I eating for the rest of the day?
Oh.
And it's what it comes down to, and I think like all things in life is consistency. If I consistently eat fatty foods like McDonald's every single day, of course I'm gonna get fat.
Guilty.
You're not even fat. What are you talking about?
Well, comment down below, see if Tom is really fat. I am fat, okay? Kind of. But, okay, so
Tangy barbecue right here. This smells like Buffalo Wild Wings.
does it taste like Buffalo Wild Wings?
It's pretty good. It kind of tastes like Frank's Red Hot, but less peppery.
I see. I like how you describe McDonald's to a whole new level of this is kind of like a restaurant food. Because I was literally be like, this is fast food. What else do you want? How we met.
Oh, that's all. We were literally in this very exact room with the same camera, filming with the same background. And basically, I came in here and I proposed to Tom. I asked, will you marry me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
And I don't even remember that moment anymore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's exactly what happened, but now we put some context to it.
Yeah.
Tom was a casting director. And he was looking for people for like a wedding.
A wedding band, yeah.
Yeah. And then like I was basically being the person doing the asking.
How did you feel about the audition? Because that was the first time I met you.
Yeah,
too.
that was our very first encounter.
Yeah. And then you don't remember me after that. He didn't
literally
remember,
did.
yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second, though. Like why I didn't remember, or how I did not remember. You remember me, and I was like, you know everything about me. How's that possible?
I have eyes everywhere.
No, don't fuck with Tom, man. He kind of follows my motto: never forgive, never forget.
Oh, that's your. No, I just tell people that I'm a Scorpio.
Okay. Yeah, so I came in here, did that. How did I feel about the audition?
Right.
You know, I thought I went a little too fast. I could have slowed it down more, but overall, pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, now you tell me why I didn't get the role, because obviously it was bad. I didn't get it.
No, they went for Caucasians afterward. Like they literally decide to change at the very last minute. How about like for the whole cast, they decided to change from Asian to Caucasian. This is messed up, coming from a Chinese commercial company.
Oh God. For real? Man, that sucks.
But this kind of happens all the time in this industry, where Chinese they find Caucasians more exotic, because they can find a lot more in China if they want to find a handsome Chinese guy, right? So
yeah, I know my sister when she went to China, and she was like studying abroad with a few friends. She was like, dude, my white friends were treated like celebrities, and then she's like, my black friend, she had dreads. She was treated like a god. Like they'd never seen that before. Like Chinese people never seen dreadlocks, and I was like, for real? Like no way.
yeah, so if you're a different ethnicity, if you go to China or Asia, they will treat you completely different. Yeah.
How's your burger, by the way?
It's good. I'm almost done. So
Wait, which one was that?
it's the bacon. I don't know what this is called, but because this is one of the worldwide special ones.
Oh, that's a quarter pounder.
Yeah, I
Okay.
personally feel like
Which
the
one
Big
should I
Mac
start
is-
with first?
You're gonna eat both. I don't know.
Yeah, which one should I go with first?
Which one do you want? I'm going to zoom in for sure. Adding like epic music while you chew slowly with slow motion. That's good. Don't puke on
Dude,
me.
the cheese. Oh man.
Do you not eat cheese?
No, that's good.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Do you do calorie counts?
Yeah.
So you count calories every day.
So I kind of do it a little differently. If you guys are watching Tom's channel right now, for you guys, here's my little secret. This is what I do when I train my online clients too. So instead of counting every day, what I do is I create a meal plan first, right? And then as long as I follow everything to my meal plan, I'm going to hit my thing to a T no matter what. Everything's already calculated out, so I just have to stick to it. But now, when there's moments like this, it's like I have to figure out how many calories this is. So instead of like trying to like count exactly to a T from my meal plan, I just subtract like 2 or 3 meals, and all of a sudden I have 2,000 calories freed up. And it's like if I eat 2,000 calories here tonight, I'm gonna be good. If I go over, I'm not stressing over it because I've already allocated those calories for later.
Oh.
So that's how I'm doing it now. So for you guys, it's my secret. It just makes life so stress free, dude. That's why I'm still kind of fit, but like.
What are you talking about? If you go on his Instagram right now, you'll only see his shirtless pictures. And then he's saying like he's kind of fit.
Kind of fit.
Whatever. Didn't you actually didn't you compete?
Once. And you know,
When did that happen?
2016. it was for this thing called the bodybuilding.com spokesmodel search, right? So it was a really intense process because basically, in order to even get to the stage to step on there, you have to first like do a YouTube interview, and the company kind of filters out like, are you a good candidate first? And thousands of people do this. The age limit is 18 and up, and it's worldwide. And the company hosting it, bodybuilding.com, huge company. Like at the time, they were like the biggest supplement retailer. Like if you were selling supplements and you wanted to pop off, you go to bodybuilding.com. But like, so after I did the whole YouTube interview thing, I was selected as one of the candidates, and then there's a whole voting process. So then you have to like utilize social media, like, hey, vote for me, and then like I would reach out to friends and family for help too. Dude, bless my parents. Thank you, mom. Thank you, dad. But they actually like made like little flyers for me, and they were handing them out like at their work just to like push me too. Yeah, and it was crazy. Like the retention was insane. Like I was meeting people that I've never met before, like locally, who would come up and be like, "Hey, yeah, your mom came up to me. I voted for you." And it was just like, what? Mind blowing. So
Wow.
yeah, and then finally, you step on stage, you do your thing there and compete. But one of the scariest things with that whole process was I got so lean. Like I'm talking, you know, like people are like, "Oh yeah, where's the good lighting at so you can see your muscles more?" I was so lean to the point where I didn't need light. Like if I was in the dark and I flexed, I could see everything. Which, like, I'm not trying to sound arrogant here, but like that's how lean I was. But what happened was, like, the moment I started like breaking away from that lifestyle slash diet, like I felt fat. And like to everyone else, I looked insanely ripped, but to me, it just felt fat. Like anything above this level of body fat just felt like fat. And then I developed like body image disorder, and it took me like 2 years to like overcome that. So like until like the end of 2018. So now I'm like happy and content with where I'm at. Like I'm still fit, but I can eat stuff like this, and I won't be like dinged in the head tomorrow, like because it's like, oh my god, my abs are gone or whatever, you know?
Wow. That's
Yeah.
That's something. That's really something. Because it is hard for people to, once they get to that fit, they are, every time when they look at themselves in the mirror, it will not be the same. Right? How did you overcome that, actually?
It took a ton of time.
Do you do hypnosis? Do you?
It was, so like at the time I was literally training for looks. Like that's what I was chasing, and that was a
Physiques, right?
that was a big part of why I even developed that body image disorder in the first place. But afterwards, like I even got kind of bored with my training. So I was like, instead of like looking for physical things, I started doing more functional training.
Okay.
And then my goal became to like, let's make fitness fun again. Like I wasn't thinking of like how I was looking anymore. It was more like what challenges me. And a big part of this actually came from when I got into acting. Because so what happened was, I was in an audition and they were like looking for talents, right? Basically, they lined up.
Not
like,
me.
They lined up like 4 guys. Like we were this close to each other, so like this same exact space. And then the camera points at the person, and then the casting director's like, "Okay, slate your name and do your talent." And then the guy next to me is like, "Yeah, my name's Tom. I'm a stunt choreographer and I can flash kick." I look over, I'm like, what the hell is a flash kick? This dude literally jumps and does a flip, like, with this much distance between us, throws a kick in the air, like, this is a backflip, too. Doesn't even damage anything behind him, and lands. And then the camera points to me. And the cast, and it's just like, yeah, my name's Jeremy Sry, and I can deadlift 400 pounds. It's like,
I'm gonna show you now, but I don't have dumbbells.
That's my talent. You know? It's like next to this guy that can like flash kick and point. Like what? So at that point, I was like, okay, that's it. When I train now, I'm gonna train for functionality.
Okay.
I want to actually do things that my body looks like it can do. Like, what's the point of looking this way if I can't do any of the things? You know?
Yeah. Like a lot of times when it comes to print job, yeah, your body does look great, but when it comes to functionality and say like, hey, we're having this like martial art movie that you need to be in it, but you need to know all this kung fu, and you look like you can do kung fu, and then you'll be like, no.
Right?
No.
Yeah. So, like, how was the ice cream, bro?
Yeah, well, it's good. It's melty.
Good. 4 letters, really. GOOD.
It's very sweet for me. It's really sweet right now. But
Okay. I'm excited. Well, I'm gonna work on this burger first.
yeah, you do it.
That's crazy, man. Clearly, I don't watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, because you're so busy working. And then there's another business of yours. What is it?
Would you call acting a business?
Oh, that is another business of yours. What's after?
Which one? What are you talking about?
The jump rope.
Oh, I would say the jump ropes are part of online coaching.
Oh, okay, okay.
But, I mean, 'cause I guess you're right. It isn't. Let's just call it e-commerce.
Okay.
It's not to where I want it yet, but it was eye-opening to see the amount of support I was getting for just like doing a physical product. And for me, I don't know why, I just get a thrill for selling things. It's so fun, dude. Like,
I bet.
not like necessarily the income process, but like the part of like actually making something from scratch, like putting this whole thing together, figuring out how to make it actually work, and then ship it. And then it's like once you have all these ideas laid down in stone, it's like, will this actually happen?
Yeah.
And then you launch the product, and it's like, dude, I know for a fact like there are some people who do the same exact steps, but they just generate no sales. And it's like every single time I like launch a product, it's so scary. Like I feel like I skip all my heartbeats. It's like and it just freeze. And then there's been moments where, like for example, when I first launched a jump rope, I didn't see any sales in the first hour, and I was like, oh my god, like was this a bad idea? And we had a pretty big mock, so mock is like minimum order quota or something. But so it was scary. But then over time, the orders started rolling in, and this was like literally only on Instagram stories. So for my jump ropes, in 4 days, my first orders were sold out. Wow. Like the first batch of jump ropes I had completely sold out in 4 days. And at that time, I didn't even post like an Instagram post. It was only Instagram stories. No, so to just know like there was that kind of support there, it was like unreal. Burger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you have a question you want to ask me?
Where do I start? Do you still palm read? Do you guys know Tom is a palm reader?
I'm a psychic. No, I am a fortune teller. No, I do tarot cards. I can actually do your I can do you. I mean, I can do you a reading.
I can do you.
I can do a reading. Scratch that, guys. Yeah, I can do a reading for you if you want. So, but palm reading. The reason why I was talking to him about palm reading. I picked up a book when we were shooting in Mexico, and I just wanted to learn because I'm always fascinated about how a person's palm can actually change, and then by the lines of it, you can tell how the person is and the personality or the future or the past. So, while we were waiting on set with X amount of hours, I finally finished, and then so I decided to ask people's palms, and everyone just handed out their palms and said, "Read me, read me, bro. Yeah, do me." Yeah, and then so I guess the book hit a few marks that it was general, but also pretty accurate, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was kind of scary accurate. Because at that time, this is when I really met Tom. Because before it was like a casting thing. He was a casting director. I was the talent. Like we were just in and out. But on this, we were on set together and we like just hung out. So here Tom was just read my palm and I was like, "Whoa, dude, you're like pretty accurate in like every regard right now." And it's kind of scary. Like, and the thing was like Tom didn't have like every little line memorized, so he would like be looking at my palm and be like, "I saw this line before." He'd pull his book out and like on the page.
It's almost
and
like
be like, "See?"
Yeah, it's like a dictionary. It was like
Yeah.
putting out different words and things.
But see, the scary thing was like everything in the book was in Chinese, which Tom can read and I can't. So like he could be lying to me. I don't know.
Yeah, but in a very accurate way. Why? I don't know. This is how the world works. In a very mystical way. No, I don't really do palm readings, but I have done tarot card reading for almost 10 years now.
What?
I do have private clients here and there.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are moving on to the ice cream from either France or Netherlands or...
I think it's Australia, right?
No, Australia's
Oh,
fries,
yeah,
bro.
those are fries, yeah.
This is so thick. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's good.
You know that
Oh,
thing?
yeah.
It's about 650 calories.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. Because I think the McDonald's, they have to count all the calories in them. And when I put two, it was
1,200,
1,300.
1,300. Oh
Yeah.
man.
So I was like, Now you gotta
You
rethink
said it was
about
too sweet?
I think it was very sweet.
I think it's perfect. I like the vanilla. I feel like the vanilla is light enough to the point where like I enjoy the little pieces of caramel in there.
Mm.
What's that? Solid stuff.
I think it's I don't know, honey
Toffee? Honey?
honey coffee, something like that, caramel. I don't
I
know.
don't know what it is. It's good.
Mhm.
That's oh my god, that's good. Oh, you know what else is good? I think for like $3, you can go to Costco, get the non-fat yogurt thing and a
Mhm.
churro. Just stick the churro right in there, bro. That thing is so good.
I never had it.
It's $3. Your next mukbang, bro. Just it's huge.
That's not gonna be enough with my sister. She eats a lot.
Damn.
She's not here. That's why I am, killing her
Well,
with
you-
my words. What are you gonna do about it, Sandy?
She'll make fun of you right now.
She's like, oh God, what did you just say? Can you repeat that again? Yeah.
You should just order the entire Costco menu. That's what you should do.
That's a lot of bread. Because we had 18-inch pizza
Mm.
as a mukbang. And then just me and her were eating. That was too much.
That was just like one pizza alone?
No, like the whole big pizza. A
Yeah.
box of pizza.
Yeah, the box of Costco pizza.
Yeah.
What?
Two of us, we finished it.
I don't know, man. Every time I go to a party, that thing is gone so fast.
What how much can you eat in a setting? Like if you go to a buffet, how many plates? How thick of a stack can you put it together?
I think there's a difference between eating to feel full and then eating for competition. And I think when it comes to competition, if there's an incentive at the end, like like $500 at the end, I'll eat until I win. Eat until it.
Have you gone to those competitions? Eating
Hell
competition?
no.
Why,
Get
you don't
body
want-
image disorder again? No, but I eat a lot. I eat slow though.
Mm.
I eat slow, but I eat a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
This is good.
Mm.
This is so good.
So, is acting something that you wanted to focus on right now? Like mainly focusing on?
I'd say acting's actually probably my most expensive endeavor. It costs time and money to do it. It's no, like for real. You know,
I
talk
thought
about,
I thought working out with fitness is like a life goal. That's more expensive.
because with fitness, as you keep working towards the thing, you're rewarded. You're rewarded physically.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, you take everything away from you.
Mm-hmm.
You're only left with your health.
Right.
You always have that. Versus for acting, the hardest thing is like when you get an audition, you have to put 110% into it, and you're not promised anything at the end. Like 9 times out of 10, your auditions just it's one and done, and they're on to the next project already. And then you got to put 110% again,
True.
and that's why it's so hard. And if you want to get good at it, you want to sign up for classes, and it's like at least for me, like mommy and daddy's not paying for those classes, so it's like I gotta pay for it, and then those classes don't necessarily promise or guarantee jobs either. So it's like that's why I tell everyone, dude, acting is expensive. But props to my parents, like to all the parents out there, school is expensive, man. Like to send your kid to school is literally to like you gotta work, come home, you have to feed your kids, and then send them to school. And sometimes they're ungrateful for that. Like now that I'm like taking acting classes and doing all these things, I'm just like it's just making me more aware of like, damn, you know.
Your mom and your dad really loved you.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Look, I just wanted to see the best for you. Like, damn. Like that's like that's so the level of selflessness, is that the right word? That's insane, dude. To like do all of these things to get an income, to give it to someone else, or to give opportunities to someone else like that.
Yeah. Totally.
That act is crazy. When Tom said he remembered my audition, I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I remembered it. Just it wasn't because of that. Like,
You don't have to lie to me, Tom, for YouTube. Come on.
yeah. Well, later on, I will get like massive bad reviews from the YouTube, and then start getting like
Everyone,
hate
please
mail.
dislike this video.
So, you are also a YouTuber, and how does the subscription of monetization works?
You know, I don't really know. I'm not even big. But the thing is, 2 years down the line with about 1 or 2 million views, and I think to date I've made probably $1,000, a little over 1,000
Wow.
for all of that. So for people who
But
are
that's
like,
a good achievement, though.
I mean, but for people that want to do it for a career,
Yeah.
that's 2 years for $1,000.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Then
Like,
might as well
that's-
just do acting.
Oh man.
You probably get paid a little bit more, like $100 more.
Yeah, you work as an extra 10 times. You
Yeah,
always said.
yeah, you're still gonna be
You're gonna be
making
making
more.
more
Yeah,
than-
exactly.
A YouTuber, bro.
Wow, then YouTube really saturated.
It's saturated but available at the same time. Like what people don't understand is that like even though this person has X amount of subscribers,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean that they're all theirs. Like they can subscribe to you too, so your subscribers can subscribe to me and vice
Yeah,
versa. Like
yeah.
the views are free.
Yeah.
It's just when the ads hit, that's it.
Yeah, when they, is it they have to hit the ads or when the ads plays?
It's when the ads play.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a like for instance Google Chrome or something like that, they have ads block or something like that.
So
does it count?
It never got played.
Oh really?
Mhm. So you don't get anything from that.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's just messed up, guys.
Don't
You
watch
need-
this on
yeah.
Google Chrome.
Yeah, you need to start watching your ads for me to actually get some income in the future. Because
I literally had a guy who was like, dude, I support you so much. Like, I never skip your ads. I was like, oh my god, man, I'm so grateful. Like,
oh, maybe that's why. Okay, all right. So that's why a lot of people were telling me like, because I barely started getting into this YouTube business, right? And he was telling me, oh, you're not making a lot unless the ads play. But I always say like, what are you talking about? Because I have Google Chrome and I have ads block, but that doesn't mean the ads will not play. I think it just jump over.
yeah. So that means the ad never aired. So you never got retention for it.
That's just crazy.
And so YouTube has another thing called like YouTube Red or something.
yeah.
So that's their way of kind of like combating the whole thing and like making YouTube actually work still. So basically, if you are
Oh.
subscribed to YouTube Red and you look at your analytics, it will tell you this was a YouTube Red view, not a normal view. So you get a separate analytics for YouTube Red.
Oh, okay.
So if you're subscribed to YouTube Red and you watch Tom's thing, you're essentially paying him like a different type of thing.
But I also need to be a YouTube Red.
No, you don't. You
Oh,
don't.
I don't.
It's just your viewers
Okay,
do.
viewers.
Because now it's like they never see any ads because
Okay.
they're paying for YouTube Red.
Gotcha.
YouTube Red pays a separate thing.
Gotcha.
At least that's what I remember when I was still doing.
You're
YouTube.
still doing it, right?
I haven't made a video in like
You want
8 months or something.
you want to
man.
talk a little bit about what you make, like what kind of
So-
stuff do you do?
It started with it started with fitness tutorials.
Okay.
Right, and then I got kind of bored of that, and I was like, oh, like the things that go about in a day are kind of interesting. So
Yeah.
it turned into vlogs.
Uh-huh.
And then from vlogs, I got like super into it. And then they started turning into like mini movies.
Wow.
But then because I was so detailed, intricate with like the whole process, my own creativity killed me. And that's why it's so hard for me to come back because unless it's perfect, I don't want to publish it anymore.
Unless you pop
like-
up in someone else's channel and it can be whatever, right?
I'm like, yeah, it's on Tom's channel. Man. It's all good.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
no, yeah. So I'm like trying to let go of the idea. Like it doesn't need to be perfect. Doesn't need to be freaking.
It's YouTube. What do you expect?
Yeah. So. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just have high expectations.
Do
But,
you
like,
always? Are you always like this? Like always want everything the best?
Yeah, I'm a Virgo.
Oh.
Kidding.
Sorry. Okay.
No,
so-
but like, yeah.
But
it's-
does it get you anxieties if you don't reach to a certain point?
No, it's not even anxiety. It's just disappointment.
Oh, okay.
Like, damn, I could have done this better. But I will say, one of my favorite things to do is actually go back and watch my old YouTube videos, like from the very beginning, because
Wow.
you can see the difference in camera quality,
Yeah.
the difference in charisma,
Of course.
and just everything. And then
Yeah.
like over time, it just changes. Like it goes from like 720 to like 1080,
Yes.
and then you can tell when I bought like a nice lens because like the bokeh's all nice in the back and the lighting's
Yes.
good.
Yes.
It's pitch black outside, but you can
Yes.
still see me because the aperture's on point. But
Yep.
yeah, you get the point. It's
Yeah.
so fascinating.
I don't.
Like,
That's why I have someone else deal with my camera. And I'm like, I just want to talk and eat. But I hear you. I understand. Like the quality becomes better, but then just because the quality becomes better, you feel like you can't downgrade anymore.
yeah, I feel like I can't put anything less than my
Yeah.
last best
Exactly.
like product, or you know.
Don't think that way. It's too stressful.
I don't know.
Maybe
how I
that's
can
why I'm always like this. I'm like, oh, whatever. I'll just put it up.
stop.
Later on, when you see this video, it's gonna be how it is, and we're not going to change a thing, unless Jeremy is like, we need to take this down. This is horrible.
We can take this down. I wasn't perfect today.
My hair is not on point.
Yeah, there's like a little strand out, bro. You didn't tell me the whole time we talked. No.
I don't even look at it. Mason, how do we look?
Perfect.
Oh, perfect, man. We airing this.
He paused.
oh
He paused.
man, throw some tarot cards at him.
No, my car is more expensive than the YouTube streaming.
I want to make the comeback to YouTube, and something I've been working on now. Now it sounds like I'm trying to perfect it again, but it's like I wanted to do a series titled "Jeremy Doing Things."
Uh-huh.
So the concept is just me going about
Yeah.
doing things.
Yeah.
But the catch is the reason why I wanted to do this is because through social media we kind of highlight like our best moments, and because of that, when I like take up a new trait or skill per se, like everyone only sees the perfect version of it,
Yeah.
but no one sees the countless hours and times I just continue to practice the craft and work on everything behind the scenes. Like right now, I'm like really getting into guitar. Probably can't see this on the camera, but like all my fingers are completely like calloused and destroyed. But it's because I play like every single day, and
Wow.
no one's telling me to. And I know I'm not the greatest player right now, but it's so fun. And
Wow.
like one day you're gonna see me just put a video there, and it's like, wow, he's so good. Like, damn, he's just good at everything. But no, it was like I practiced for like how
Yeah.
many years straight or something.
Like 1 minute on stage is probably 3 years off stage.
Maybe even more. I mean, it depends
Yeah.
on the stage, but like, yeah. So the goal of the series though was to inspire people to kind of go out and actually do things that maybe just they're drawn towards. Because I feel like life is just way too short to not satisfy your curiosity.
Yes.
Like something one of my homies told me a while back when I was kind of lost.
Yeah.
And I wanted to start my own
You
business.
lost?
Yeah. Like when I graduated, I was unemployed. I was like, what do I do?
That was just like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, 3 years ago, man.
I am still lost then after like 15 years of all of college.
Well, then this advice I would give you
Yeah.
from him was literally 5 years from now, would you rather say, I wish I tried or I'm glad I did? And that's kind of how I go about through life,
Yeah.
like for a lot of my opportunities now,
Good.
for those things.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of a one thing that I live for. It's I'll be the judge of what's right and what's wrong. So I always try everything once, and then I'll say, "Oh, I tried it. I didn't like it."
Yeah, that's good.
That's,
Yeah.
that's how I kind of live it.
Yeah.
But here's a bad example because I try everything. I ended up not finishing everything.
Oh. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is,
Because you tried and then you ended up, time becomes so little for you.
yeah.
So you need to start getting a little bit more picky and choosy about
Exactly.
what you want to try.
Yeah. So those are going to be the things where it's like, I'm okay with not trying at all.
Say something to the audience,
Something to the audience.
as in, however you want to close this. Like introduce yourself, have a closure, like you are definitely being invited back to eat more crappy food because I want to see you fat. But what do you want to say?
So I say when your YouTube channel pops off and you have like Michelin star food here in front of us. Like, make sure you don't forget about me.
Okay, yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
Tom.
For sure. We're going to have
He's gonna be having
Michelin
steaks and
3
everything. I'm
stars.
like not invited no more.
Trust me.
Too famous for me.
We're too close to not be invited.
He actually lives 8 minutes from me, which is kind of scary.
I still don't know where you live, but you know, we'll track it down sometime.
Da-da-da.
Leave comment below if you want to know where Jamie lives. Kidding. And then
You guys have so many comments. My God. Oh no.
like and
But-
subscribe and hit that notification button.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, though, like, I just want to say thank you so much for just having me on the channel. It's fun to like be in front of the camera for YouTube again. This is my all-time favorite platform. Like, I do so much more on Instagram, but in the name, it's like it's instant.
Yeah.
It's instant, so fast. But
Definitely, yeah.
right here, it's like I feel like I can really
Yeah.
connect to an audience.
You can
and stuff.
still replay it and then you
Yeah.
know replay it like 100 times so I can get the views up.
But no, dude, like, thank you so much for just bringing me back, dude. I'm,
Yeah.
I'm like kind of inspired. Watch, tomorrow you're gonna see like, oh,
Yeah, Jeremy's got a new
blog.
blog for
How
sure.
the hell did he
And-
film that?
Well, stay tuned. Take care, guys. This is a
Take
new
care.
channel, so
Keep the fam close. Peace.
bye. And cut.